What is up, YouTube? Today is January 13th, um, Tuesday, and today was a rough day, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we took a total of 4 trades. I know, it's a lot of trades. I usually give myself 2 trades, but I'll explain. Um, Down for a total of, we are down about $1,000 across all 5 accounts, so not too bad. I managed risk pretty good. I'll get into my all the trades I took. So, um, the first trade I didn't get a setup until later in the morning. My first trade was around 10 a.m. Central Time. So, um, I had an old supply on this 5 minute time frame. Let me go to replay. I had an old supply here. All right, let me play it. I shouldn't have took this trade, but I paid for it quickly. It instantly hit stop loss. So yeah, so I had an old supply here. After I shouldn't have took this trade. Why? Because we went and swept Asia low, made a new low, and and market structure was starting to switch to bullish. We had a 5 minute gap here, and I'm sure we had some higher time frame support as well. It shouldn't have been a trade at all for me, but I guess I got impatient. I take full responsibility of this L here. So I got an entry at I think this, yeah, 884. It tagged me in and instantly went to stop loss. It was just a 20-point trade, and yeah, that was a terrible trade. That was L number one, right? So that was that. Here's L number two, right? L number two, I took this trade right after the first L, right? And I actually increased my risk on this trade because I wanted to make back my losses plus a little bit more, right? So it looked good until my entry candle, my entry candle was this candle, I believe. Yeah, it was this candle here. I'm sure it was about 19 points. Yeah. Okay, yeah, this was the trade right here. I'm going for a simple 1-to-1, right? So I got stopped out with this huge wick. Not sure if anybody got stopped out with this wick today as well, but longs look good, especially after I took this L. I knew we had went and swept Asia, and we were starting to turn bullish, right? I got my entry at 911.75 on this trade. The reason why I shouldn't have taken this trade, I recently been using the 200 EMA. That's what this black line going through my chart is. 200 EMA. I don't take trades. I don't take longs if candle closes below the EMA, and I don't take shorts if the candle or if the I don't take shorts if the EMA is below my entry candle. So here the 200 EMA was above candle, and the candle didn't close above it. It just barely missed it, and I still took the trade, and I got the tag in. This was my, I guess you can call it, first real loss. Um, I got my entry, and it was starting to look good. I was about 5, 6 points away from TP, and it just completely reversed, and we price dumped about 50 points right there. So that was the second L I took, and it continued up to TP, which was great. But that's the second L, and my third trade of the day, quote unquote second. Um, it was actually a win, my first win on the day, and it was nice. It's a pretty nice trade. I didn't hold to full TP, and I wish I did. I was targeting the hourly low at that time, around 10 a.m. hourly low, and I'd seen this trade. We had went and um, we didn't go sweep previous. We swept previous highs earlier. But we made a lower high on the 5 minute time frame, and I really liked the short setup that was playing out. Volume was dying out on these longs here, and I really like the retracement down and the failed retracement up, the failed buy up. So I got my supply zone here, and we inversed. We had inversed 5 minute bullish at the time, and I liked what I seen, and I took my entry at the break of this candle, and I went for a 1-to-1, but full TP was that hourly low. But I was already down a good amount of money from the previous two trades, so I wanted to secure some profits here. So I I took full take profit at my 1-to-1 as usual, and the trade ended up playing out all the way to that hourly low here. Yeah, so that was my third trade. Should have been final trade, but I took one more trade. I tried to dabble in um during power hour, I guess, to try and end on a green day. It's okay. It's okay to end on a red day. I'm still having a hard time ending my days on a red day, but I understand. I've noticed that when I do take losses, it does get to me, and I want to end the day on green, and end the day in green. But sometimes the market doesn't always present what you want it to present, or your setup doesn't play out, whatever it may be. You cannot force the market to give you what you want it to give you. So, hey, lesson learned. So, you don't learn until you experience it. So, uh, I got 2 extra notes I've made for myself to not make these mistakes again. So, it's all good. Um, we'll recoup these losses back tomorrow for sure. So, yeah. So, there's the alpha ticks. See, I took my 4 trades today. -200, -375, +520, and then the last. Oh yeah, I didn't go over the last trade. The last trade here is the uh power hour trade. It didn't end up playing out. I liked what I had seen, but I went break even after we had broke up here, and I'm glad I did because it ended up hitting stop loss. I found that trades later in the day have lower probability for me, specifically with my strategy. So we were also respecting this. There was a 5 minute inverse where I can't find it now, but there was a 5 minute inverse we were respecting heavily, and we failed to continue higher. I wanted longs here. I entered here. I thought I was gonna hit stop loss around here, and I ended up just cutting the trade. It wasn't break even exactly, but I ended up cutting the trade for a very small loss, and I locked out after that because that was it for me. I'd already overtraded, especially with after this trade. So I give myself 2 trades a day, but the first trade I didn't call it as a trade because I wasn't paying attention. So that was all on me. So I gave myself a reset, and then the next trade was my first L, and then the second trade was a W, and I should have ended the day on that, but I was still down some, so I wanted to end the day on green. That's why I took the third trade or fourth trade, and took a very small loss on that one. So we can still take a payout. We can potentially take a payout at the end of this week on Friday. So I'm still looking forward to that. That's another reason why I wanted to end the day on green, because I could have taken a payout on Thursday, but I can still take a payout on Friday if I do. If the rest of this week goes well, I still can. So there's no reason to rush. Just a little reminder for myself. There's no reason to rush. Just follow your system and process. That's all you have to do. Then trading becomes simple and stay easy. But yeah, that was it for me. I'm down $1,000 in a day. Great risk management. Uh, Beautiful comeback. Beautiful. Also, I actually could have recouped all of my losses with this trade here, the my third trade I took here, but since I recently took a payout across all of my alpha accounts, I couldn't risk more than 10 contracts or one mini. So I would have risked a lot more on this trade here to go break even on the day or even make my 200 to secure a winning day, but they wouldn't let me enter because I had less than $1,000 profit on the account after the payout. So that's unfortunate, but it's all good. Tomorrow we'll come back, same thing, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.